Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to my video. In this video, I will share to you about my assignment 11. And in this video, we want to talk about understanding semantic part 2. But before that, I want to explain you about myself. Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Putri Ikhtiar Sinaga. My student ID number is 20400124023. Let's see my video. Do you agree with saying that meaning relationship exists among words? Why? Explain your answer with example. Okay, yes, meaning relationships exist among words, and this concept is key principle and it's vital to end of linguistics, particularly in semantics. Words do not function independently, they are interconnected in various ways to convey meaning effectively. This relationship help in understanding the nuance of language and dynamic ways in which meaning is structured. Below is detailed explain of the type of meaning relationship that exist among words. First is synonym. Synonym occurs when two or more words share the same or nearly the same meaning. For example, big and large are synonym because they can often be used interchangeable in a sentence. This relationship encourages the language by providing multiple ways to express the same idea. The second is antonym. Antonym is the relationship between words with opposite meanings, such as hot and cold. This contrast helps speaker and listener understand extreme or difference within a concept. And the third is hyponym. Hyponym is the hierarchical relationship where one word, the hyponym, represents a specific instance of a broader category. For example, rose is a hyponym of flower, and flower is the hyponym. And next is polysemy. Polysemy is word has multiple related meanings. For instance, the word bank can mean in a financial institution or the site of a river. The context in which the other is used helps determine its specific meaning. And the next is homony. Homonymy. Homonymy occurs when two words have the same spelling or pronunciation but different meanings. For example, bat can refer to a flying mammal or a piece of sport equipment. And the next is collocation, or we can say collocasi. Some words tend to occur together in the fixed combinating create predictable patterns. For a distance, we say make a decision rather than to a decision. And the next, semantic fields, or we can say medan semantic. Words can be belong to the same semantic file, which means they are related by a common layer or domain. For example, words like doctor, nurse, and hospital are part of semantic field of healthcare. The next is metaphor and metonymy. Words often acquire additional meaning stock, repertoire transferring meaning based on similarity or metony, using a related concept to refer to something. For example, he's a lion in the battle, metaphor, and the corn, while the side, metony for monarchy. You know of sentential semantic and its types, explain your answer with example, okay? This explanation of sentential semantic provides a comprehensive overview of how many is convenient to sentence and how different sentences can relate to each other. Here's a brief recap. Okay, first is presumption or implied assumption. Presumption refers to information of assumption that are considered to be known or accepted both by the speaker and listener before the sentence is spoken. For example, Adam, how about inviting Ellie? She could join us to the study. Hawa say, "Sure, she could also give Andy a ride." The explanation: in this conversation, there are several implied assumptions. First, Adam and Hawa know Ellie and Andy. Second, Ellie owns a vessel to provide transportation. Third, Andy needs a ride. Okay, the next step. Entitlement. Logical relationship. Entitlement is relationship where the truth on one sentence guarantees the truth on another. For example, sentence A: Andy is an English teacher. Sentence B: Andy can teach English grammar. The explanation: if sentence A is true, the sentence B must also be true because an English teacher is expected to able to teach English grammar. The next, paraphrase, similar sentence. Paraphrase refers to sentences that have the same meaning but they are expressed in different ways. For example, sentence A: they enjoy reading books about linguistics. Sentence B: they like reading books about linguistics. The explanation: but sentence can be the same thing even. And the next is contradiction, opposing relationship. Contradiction occurs when two sentences have opposite meaning, making it impossible for both to be true at the same time. For example, sentence A: Adam is an only child. Sentence B: Adam has younger sister named Hawa. The explanation: the sentence contradict each other because if Adam is an only child, he not have a sibling. What do you know of interpretation of words, phrase, and sentence? Explain your answer with the example. Okay, interpretation in language involves assigning meaning to words, phrase, and sentence to ensure clarity. This process is essential because language often carries implied meanings to many aspects in influence the interpretation process. Ambiguity have two aspects. Uh, uh, Ambiguity occurs when an expression has more than one meaning, requiring context-based understanding. There are two types of ambiguity. Okay, the first is lexical ambiguity. This happens when a word has multiple meanings to having the same sound but different meanings. Homophony or relate meanings polysemy. For example, the word bank can refer to financial institution or site of a river. Second, syntactic ambiguity. This arises when the phrase or sentence can be structured in different ways, leading to different interpretation. For instance, the sentence Adam hit the thief with a backpack could mean that Adam used a backpack to hit the thief of that the thief was carrying a backpack. Number 2, speech edge. Speech edge refers to the use of language to perform action beyond conveying information. For example, the phrase I would like a cup of coffee. Is there any? Is there any? Function as both a request and an equation. Thus, interpretation involves not only understanding literal meaning but also considering the social and cultural context in which in the language is used. I'm Putri Sinaga and I think that's all for my video. Thank you for watching until end and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.